for any of you guys, you were down, I think, 51-47, and then you closed from there. What did it take to answer what they kept throwing at you and then pull away late like you did? I think, EJ, you had the dunk that gave you the lead for good.
It was a big momentum swing when I got the dunk, but we just stayed together the whole game and played our butts off the whole entire game. So I feel like that helped us win the game, the 40-minute grind that our coaches talk about, and that really helped us.
What did you see?
Yeah, just what EJ said, just putting a full 40-minute effort together. We knew it was going to be a tough game coming in. I mean, Illinois is a very good team. They weren't going to quit, but we just had to keep putting efforts together, and eventually we got it done.
EJ, statistically, this is like clearly the best game you've had since you've been here, and some of that is because you're seeing extended minutes because Kyle's not out here. What's clicking for you as we enter March here?
Just me embracing my role, go out there, play as hard as I can. Since Kyle isn't here, I'm going to try to pick up some of his energy that he brings, and that's basically about it, just playing my hardest and getting in better condition. So.
Did you notice when, like, I'm not going to say things were easier, but, like, as the season kind of went along where you were starting to maybe get it when maybe you weren't in the first couple of games of the year?
I felt like the game has slowed down a lot, knowing personnel, just knowing what you got to go out there and do, and just embracing your role. And that took me a while, and I feel like I'm still getting there and embracing my role.
Was there a game where you started to notice that?
No, I've just been trying to play my hardest each game.
You guys know anything about the 1960 team? Do you know? I assume, Danny, you do. Your dad was a sports writer. Do you know who Jerry Lucas is? Yeah. And did Coach talk about that this week, or did you meet them? Did they speak to you guys at all, or
yeah?
What do you know?
Actually, right around shoot around, they came out and we talked with them for a little bit, and they were on half court with us. So, and a few of them have been to like this banquet we've had, so we know all about their story and everything. But it was cool to see Bob Knight actually back here. Might have been like the first time he's been back since he was coaching Texas Tech. But yeah, it was awesome, and we know all about their history.
What do you know about Lucas's rebound?
He was crazy. It's too much. That's about it. I don't know much after that.
Andre, game against Illinois seems like a game you guys could use Kyle, and EJ really stepped up in that role. What did you see from him today?
He was huge for us. I mean, knowing that we're out down a few guys, I mean, EJ's definitely been stepping up, and you can definitely see it in practice how he's just been playing better and better, and just his energy today and just his physicality, it was real big for us.
Danny, what were the first 4 minutes like for you?
That was a war. No, it was special. Yeah, just being able to be out there with my guys, it was a great opportunity, and I'll remember it for a long time.
Dre and EJ, you guys held Kofi to like 6 and 5, and Io didn't score for the final 11 and a half minutes. Defensively, having to lock down on those guys, what were you able to do to limit them in the last 10, 11 minutes especially?
Yeah, I mean, Luther did a great job on Io. The last 25 minutes, I mean, he really locked in and got the job done on him. And, I mean, it was just a team effort, really, just locking in on their key guys, just making sure they couldn't get to their spots and make them uncomfortable doing what they aren't usually accustomed to doing. So it was something that game plan that we had coming in, and we just executed it.
I think Coach Underwood said they're number 3 in rebounding in the nation, and you had 16 offensive boards tonight. How do you explain that? Because you were undersized and all that.
Like I said, the 40-minute grind, just going out there, playing our hardest. We're down a couple guys and a lot of key guys, so we just went out there and just played our hardest.
And Danny, you took it to the rack right off the bat. I mean, and the ball hung on the rim for like, 4.9 seconds or something like that?
Yeah. I told him, I got the opportunity. It was going up, so, hopefully I'm glad it went in, so, yeah.
Dre and Danny, have either of you had your shot blocked by EJ in practice? And what's that feel like?
Yeah, EJ's threw a couple of mine into the bleachers, but
he got one of mine. He definitely got one of mine. I had to dunk on him the next possession, though. I couldn't go.
He had that one on the baseline where went into the stands and EJ was like staring off in the crowd a little bit. But I'm wondering what it does for you guys as a team when he's able to do that. You haven't really had a shot blocking element like that in the last couple of years.
That was wild. That block was crazy. No, I saw the whole thing coming, though, and he just got up and it sounded like a gun went off when he hit it. But, I mean, it was a great play, great athletic play. And, I mean, you just see it all the time from EJ. He's just super athletic, and when he's bringing energy like that, it just makes our whole team better.
EJ, what was a bigger motivation for your game tonight, ruining senior night for these guys or going against your home state school?
Illinois is a good basketball team, but I didn't want to have my guys go out on a bad note in that last home game. So I was more motivated, and I feel like everybody was more motivated to get a win for these guys on senior night, because last year on senior night they lost. So I feel like that was a big motivation.
Steven mentioned extended minutes for you with Kyle out. When you're seeing more regular minutes, you're kind of getting into a flow more frequently. How much has that helped kind of the growth you were talking about earlier?
I feel like getting more minutes comes from getting in better shape and doing extra conditioning after practice and putting up extra shots. So I feel like that's helped me a lot in these extended minutes.
Andre, just want to ask, at halftime, they were shooting 52%. I don't know if that came up when you guys were sitting there at halftime. That's very uncharacteristic for one of your opponents to have that high of a percentage. And then you guys had them like 37% in the second half. Defensively, just what did they talk about trying to change to get things under control in the second half?
Yeah, we weren't really playing as hard as we could first half defensively, just giving them a few too many open shots. And we knew they made a lot of tough ones too, and we knew that if we just kept going and kept it together that we could get it back down. So.
EJ, Coach brought you over with about 18 seconds left in the game. You gave him a smile. What did he say to you in that moment when you guys had the win?
He said moments like these we live for, and he said I played my butt off, and they need more out of that. And he said I've just been practicing as hard as I can, and it's paying off in the game.
What's it like to hear that from him after going through this whole season and fighting to play these minutes and get in this role?
It's a great feeling. I mean, he encourages me. He also pushes me to be the best I can be, and I'm not there yet, and still got a lot of more growing to do and a lot of more being coached by him. So that was a good moment, and yeah.
Andre, with everything that was going on tonight with this 1960 team and it being senior night, what does it feel like to just come away with a win against another ranked team and to play the way you guys did to close it out?
Yeah, no, it feels great for sure. We knew that coming into this week we had two great opponents, and to have one down and another big one coming up, we know that we need these two wins to move up in the Big Ten standings and give us a better seat for the Big Ten tournament. So we were looking forward to this game, and I'm glad we got it done.
And what did you think? There was a play in the second half where your brother scored on Kofi and then kind of stared him down as he walked away. What did you think of that moment?
That's Caleb. Yeah, that's Caleb. He's wild, but yeah, I'm happy for him. He played good too, so that was a good moment for him, and hopefully he can keep it going.
Just wondering, guys. I mean, this is 4 in a row and 9 of 11, and you got Michigan State coming up on. So the confidence level, Andre, of you guys right now. This was a team that was playing for maybe a share of the Big Ten title. Michigan State's gonna be another one. What's the mindset of you guys and the confidence level of you guys with the challenge of Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, we're just playing with a lot of confidence right now. Just getting back to what we were doing earlier in the season, really. Just playing freely, playing more connected defensively, offensively, and we're just trying to keep that going.
Anyone have any last questions?
That's good.